the south side, yeah, that's right. Reppin' Inglewood, got my hustle tight. From Chi-Town streets where the wind blows fierce, built up like steel, can't nobody pierce.
Hey, it's your girl D Love from the South Side Inglewood for life, Chicago. That is, and I'm back. Yep, I'm back. I said I was gonna stop. I had to stop that other one talking about Dr. Umar because I had to let that be by himself because he don't like to share. Oh yeah, he does like to share. He like to share, all right. Well, he like to share. I ain't even trying to share. So this your girl D Love from the South Side Inglewood for life, Chicago. That is, and I thank you for coming back for another video. Hang out with me. You know, do what we do best. Sorry, I'm printing. Unfortunately, I have to print because I got somewhere to go tomorrow. There's going to be a event at the Methodist Church in Harvey. They're having a back to school event. So I volunteer to go. So I am in the house, baby. Just making sure we on point. Told Coffee I was coming back. I told you I will bump like this. And listen, if you come in the door, take your shoes off, hit the like button, and sit down and please be and join the conversation. I'm here. Hey, Coffee, I'm glad you made it. Let me put this. I'm going to drop this in the chat. The link for you to come on up if you choose to, Coffee. I know you may not want to. If you do, cool. I sent it for you. Listen, was that today? Oh, 7 months ago. Yes. I said, first of all, the fighting that has been going on amongst us as a culture has got to stop. The craziest thing ever, right? So I'm watching, I just happen to be watching, I think it must have been on YouTube. And I had seen, what's that? TikTok. I just saw a fight. Okay, you can come if you don't want to. It's fine, Coffee. I'm here for it, baby. I'm here for it. If anybody else who is a regular or who is a regular, you welcome to come on the stage and chit chat with your sister. If I knew that, Coffee, I would have had restarted my computer. But it's okay. It's all good in the hood. Just make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate it. Listen, what's going on in Chicago? The craziest ish I ever saw. Cray. I feel sorry for the Bud Billiken Day Parade. The Bud Billiken Day Parade. I saw Martin G. Martin G was Martin G. He was Martin G was playing the video of the fight. Let's see if I can find the Bud Billiken Day. I may have to. Ay, Dios mío. I got it. I should have had the fight up, but I didn't really. That fight is not something I really wanted to have to deal with. And okay, so I have the video. We're gonna watch a little of Martin G's video of that fight at the Bud Billiken Day Parade. This is what I said. You know, since that fight, since that, hold on, hold on. Okay, I can't get it to stop. Okay, so the fight was. So every year at there's a Bud Billiken Back to School Day Parade. This probably been going on for 80 years. This parade. It was a very important thing in Chicago. And, it's a very important parade in the African American communities. So, everybody would take their kids to go to the Bud Billiken Day Parade. I didn't go, but I only went once or twice in my life. So what happened was, yeah, and let me say this. I actually was in that was what was that called? I forget. I had the word. I I I I was actually in the parade one year because I was a member of this group, and it was okay. It was an interesting experience to be on in the parade side versus the in the audience side of the parade. A marshal. I was a marshal in the parade. So we would just like be on the side as you go down to make sure people don't come on the streets. Be on the street where the parade was going. And listen, this parade is big. And the year that I participated in the Bud Billiken Day parade, that's the year they had cut down the parade. Now, this is the first time I believe that they ever had a fight like this, a melee. So there's something going on with our children, the babies. Sorry you have to okay. So, okay, yeah, I was like, "This is ridiculous. You supposed to be there to enjoy the festival, the festivities, not be out there being hood." See, that's all they know, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all these kids it's not all they know, but okay, so well, let me say this. So my grandson, he lives in Wisconsin. He's 13. He told his mother just recently, they do corn fest out there. I've never been to corn fest, never trying to figure out what corn fest is. He told his mother he was leaving at 9 o'clock at night to go to corn fest. She was like, "What?" She said, "Hold on, let me go get my shoes. I'm going with you." He was like, "No, I don't want to go now." So a lot of kids want they have a lot of freedom. And so at 13, you ain't got no freedom. Just saying. I love the Bud Billiken parade. Uh, I wouldn't say I loved it. I love so okay, let me say this. Coffee. So I grew up in Inglewood. So when I was growing up in Inglewood, we used to have outside beside before oh no, it was before or after, but we used to have parades going down 67th and Marquette. I don't know where it started from. I think it started from Halsted somewhere, and it ended at Ogden Park. And that was a treat to do that because we just come out. We lived in an apartment building, come out, sit on the sidewalk, and watch the parade. We got to get back to basic. We got to, it has to start at home. It got to start when they're young, also. A lot of stuff, and this is my humble opinion, a lot of kids who would in these fights because I heard in this video somebody said and they were friends too. A lot of this stuff that's going on are people who they are friends with. Now this is one story because there's another story we got to watch also. People, it's like people know each other, and so and let me say, divert. So kids need to kids need to in grammar school teach them. I don't know. A student of I'm not a student of it, so I don't know how to teach kids so that they can understand. Hey, coffee, that was long before your time, baby. That was like in the 70s? In the 70s, I believe. In the 70s. Okay, I know I've seen so many moons ago, but yeah, these kids, a lot of this has to be started in the grammar school, and they make like books and stuff to show them how you supposed to get along with each other. Because in my opinion, like I don't understand how kids can get on drugs. Not like I say I don't understand. Like you have friends you're around, your environment, and y'all smoking weed. Lord have mercy. I ain't started smoking weed. I tried to smoke. Okay, I did try to smoke weed in high school, but I didn't. I did it one time. Bought some a weed joint from this guy. Paid him $5 for it. I believe it was $5, and it was sage. After that, I ain't never bought no money for no I ain't never bought no weed. Wasn't spending my money on it because you wasn't finna get me again. I was traumatized. So I'm just saying. I watch it every year since I was 5 and went 7 times in person. Whoa, you was really into that stuff, into the Bud Billiken Day. The last time I went in person, the the trainees was there, but it was like in 99, 99, and 99, 99. Oh, that's when I had got my first divorce in 99. That was a very good year. Just saying. Oh, when was that? I don't. Oh, yes, May. It was in the late in the 70s, probably mid 70, maybe 75, 76. I ain't telling my age, am I? Lord. Not Sage. Damn. He got you. That was dangerous. Okay. And that's what I said. Oh, see, I don't the gospel singers. Oh, the time Trina T's. I've never heard of them. You come on, you got to pronounce that for me, cause maybe I'm not understanding the names. I ain't never heard that name before. Hey, coffee, you like my new setup? Hey, coffee. I was trying to change it earlier. Look at that coffee. Okay. Um. Yeah. So. I think at that stage, I was not ever buying no marijuana. Uh, and I remember the first time I tried to smoke a cigarette, I thought I was dying. I thought they was gonna find me in the middle of someplace. I'm just saying. Like you said, thank you, coffee. The green screen. It makes a difference. This is the Grand Avenue down here. Grant Avenue. And this building right here, this where Underway Way used to live in this building. In these these houses, townhomes. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I digress. Let's talk about the shenanigans of what's going on. So I just wanted to give a little backup, a little back history on like pray for our kids. And unfortunately, there's a lot of black kids who are we see doing a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's by design, but it's a lot of young kids. I think parents need to be more involved be be able to know where your children are. Again, I know that people work, children, parents work. It's hard to keep up with your kids, I guess. And it's in my day, my mother knew every place I was at, and we didn't have GPS, cell phone, or internet. But this is where we at now. And again, we are watching Martin G's video. He was at the Bud Billiken Day parade. And listen, could y'all hear that loud noise downstairs? Let me know, because I need to tell them to turn that down. Look at that. Like, see, look like we saw that looked like an adult right there. She got her booty shorts on. See them, and you see them fighting right in the middle. How disgusting is this? And I don't know. I don't understand if these kids understand the Lord, yeah, really, something happened to her, then it's another problem. Listen, I don't know if these kids really understand the meaning of the Bud Billiken Day parade. Is that the dreadhead? Is that the dreadhead? What's it called? The dreadhead horseman? And ain't nobody try to run. Dang, was it two people fighting on each other? And this is what I said to myself. These kids don't understand the meaning. And let me say this, and I mean this in the most respectful way. Let me show my face when I say this. I gotta say is the one thing that, and this is the one that always kept me for the most part grounded. I understood where my grandmother come from. She came from North Carolina. Now my grandmother told me she ain't picked no cotton, but they owned it. They had there was a was that share they were sharecropper. Her father was a sharecropper. See, they don't understand the young people of this generation and forward. They don't understand how we got here. Like kids, I mean, when people were younger, coming up to the north, that was a big thing. Like you got to understand is that wasn't that long ago that we weren't able to sit on the bus. My grandfather still talk about sitting on the bus in the South, and he thought he was going to be killed. One day I maybe have to record the conversation with him. One day I wanted to record. But you know what I'm saying is, yeah, these kids don't understand. Like really, when it at a time that time, like I didn't experience it, I must say that. But I often hear stories of how you weren't able to get an education. Now my grandmother, she got her education. I must say that. I still have her high school diploma. And that what made me realize, you can do some stuff, but you gotta act accordingly because they came a long way for us to do what we are doing. What's up, Goddess? How you doing? Glad you're here. Happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? Our forefathers have done a lot for us to be in the places that we are at now. So you all are really disconnected. And I mean the young kids, and they are. They're really disconnected. They're disconnected from how we got here today. And that's so unfortunate because if you don't connect where you come from, we are bound to keep doing this over and over again. Because, like that fight on 154th Street, looked just like this fight right here on Myrtle Street that night. But there were grown people who were fighting and jumping on two people. Now we got a group of young people. Yeah, right here, or right here, right here, fighting each other. How do we progress forward if we steady falling backwards? I don't know. Somebody help me. And we're watching Martin's G video of the Bud Billiken Day Parade. Now you see the man right here? He was by himself trying to stop the fight. Trying to stop the fight. How you can respect that one man trying his best with the police to stop these kids from fighting. It ain't gonna get no better until we tell our kids, treat our kids. And listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but they need to take all the dreads out their hair. They need to get back to being basic. A lot of our generation is disconnected with where we come from. Obviously, our children will be the same, Goddess. Yes. And it was funny that I was at my grandfather's house, my middle son and myself, and my uncle's in town from DC. And my uncle was saying, he noticed that a lot of kids, younger people, he didn't say kids, but young adults are now gravitating back to church. And my youngest son said, yes, because they looking for something to give them hope. So the church needs to come out. In my humble opinion, we need more churches to come out and to, because again, I always said the church was really one of our foundation of doing things, getting things done was done in the church. But now church has become a non-factor in African American communities, unfortunately. And I must say again, oh, we are watching Martin's G video. And the sad part about it is, let me say this. I don't know what happened that day, but the sad part of this, if it didn't happen, this may be the time that you may one of your child who was out there fighting may have gotten their first taste of being arrested by the police. Unfortunately, the church has sold out to corporate politics. The church has definitely, I don't want to say they definitely sold out, but it's to me, the churches have gotten to the point whoever comes in, that's who they deal with. Like they don't go stand on street corners and where you ever to go and to get the people to bring the people in like they used to. I'm just saying, I don't go to church like I used to either because I'm like, I don't know. It just don't feel right anymore. Okay, so oh wait a minute. Now what the heck is going on here? I saw another adult in the crowd. There should have been more adults in the crowd. Here's a man right here. He said he ain't finna get involved. What would have happened? Okay, listen, I can say 154 for murder. I get it. I get it. I get it. What would happen if there was a pow, pow, pow? What would happen? That would definitely be a massacre because you could not stop. Oh, okay. You couldn't have stopped these kids from fighting, but you could have slowed them down. Where were the men? Like the men, like the 100 where the 100 I remember they used to have the 100 men marches, 100 something. Where's the outrage? Like, nobody's upset. Where are the men? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Are they going all through midlife crisis or what? But they not out here like they used to be, baby. Oh, I see it. See an adult right here. And the kids are standing in the way, getting in the way. Yeah, it's like, what would have happened? Like, what would have happened? That's crazy. And the Million Man March, where are they? A lot of them are just old, bro, older now. What year was the Million Man March? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh man, Gardis, I meant to mute the thing. I thought I had muted the thing. Yes, the Million Man March was October 15, 1995. I think that's when I was having my second kid. Um, no, I think I was having my last one in 95. Uh, that one of the biggest problem. Black men need to step up and help raise their children. Yes. Ooh, 95 to 2015. I got to put all right, God is giving the math. Oh, you was at that march? Wow. You gotta come up and tell us about it one day. At the Million Man March. I had only seen it on TV. And you must have been a young man, I'm just saying, when you did that. If my math is correct, is that 16 years ago? Let's go. We need the Million Man March back. Mm. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He said, all of y'all are friends. These people have been friends and they are now enemies. So that's what we have to do more of explaining to children, these young people. You just don't, all this, y'all friends and now y'all fighting. Oh, that was 20 years ago. Dang. 20 years ago? Woo! I feel old. I was young back then, still in college, trying to get my undergraduate degree. Wow, 20 years ago. And listen, in 1995, I was having my third child. Is that right? In 95? Am I? I don't know, do. Oh, I am so slow coffee. Really? 30 years ago. God dog. Ah, thank you. Oh my God. 30 years ago. 30 yes, I had my last child 30 years ago. Watched it on TV, the Million Man March. And he said, not you was on a child number I was on child number 3 in 1995. And that was a proud moment because my last one was a boy. Because I'm like, oh, look at these black men standing up for their community. So what you see what them doing in the middle is they've arrested a couple of people. So they got the bikes around so you don't cross that barrier, that invisible barrier that they have. So that's what they doing. And you know what? And I ain't trying to be funny. Hold on, let me put my camera back up. I ain't trying to be funny. But what is the thing that you notice? And I'm just saying out of we fighting with each other. And let's go back to what I've been saying about like in Harvey, we fighting amongst each other. You see who patrolling y'all? Y'all see who patrolling y'all? See who patrolling y'all? It ain't the people that look like you. No siree. It ain't them patrolling you. They making money babysitting you. Like we got to get kids, young people, they got to understand the cause, the movement. And some of us adults need to learn and understand the cause and the movement and the fight of moving a progression of our community. This is not a movement. This is definitely not a movement. It's movement into the wrong direction. Weaken weaken the community, weaken the umbilical cords that was once given to us to be here. Or maybe it was meant for us to tear each other down. I don't know. As a mother of sons, I would not appreciate my sons or my daughter out there dressed like that, fighting like that. Because something could go wrong real quick, and you can tell that. Look at you have some black officers out there, but majority are not black who are patrolling the black communities. Listen, I don't know. Let me just keep it on the GP. He got his baton out. I thought they didn't have batons anymore. She got her fan. But she had in her face. See, they got somebody on the ground. Again, that number in that little circle right there, there's non-African American. And that circle right there is non-African American police picking you up, you picking your butt off the ground. If you want to know about the rest of the world and how they see you, read the comments. And you, as you see, as you can hear in the background, the band is still playing. The march is still going. You big dummies. That's one. They go one on the ground. Take them dreads out your head. He got his book bag. Again, this is Warren. This is Martin's G video, The Crime Chaser. We are reviewing his video of the Bud Billiken Day Parade. Dysfunction.
That's it, man. You remember a time when we used to enjoy ourselves out here all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go around, let's go around, let's go around.
Oh, he's a police officer. Oh, they got two on the ground. They're not playing that with y'all. And there's one thing Chicago don't want. They don't want the National Guards to come up in here. Y'all keep messing around. Y'all gonna find out what the National Guards do. Just saying. Get down, little mama. Get down, little mama. That's what they playing. I mean, they play that song to death. And and like Coffee said, it's really a treat to see the Bud Billiken Day Parade. It's like the Macy's Day Parade. You get to see the floats, you see the people dancing, see the families out there with their children sitting on the curb, people selling different things. I mean, it's definitely a treat. I'm not sure what the Bud Billiken Day Parade. Hold on. I don't know what the Bud Billiken Day Parade is going to do about this. Now, I don't know if you know this. I think it was how long I've been gone. Maybe is it 10 years? Maybe it was 10 years. So I probably was in the Bud Billiken Day Parade 10 years ago. Maybe. And that was the year that the Defender, they are the people who put on the oldest African American newspaper, puts on the Bud Billiken Day Parade. They have their queen and king officiates, or whatever you want to call them, young people, young kids. But that year, they shortened the Bud Billiken Day Parade by a couple of blocks. Now y'all gonna mess around, F around, find out how the Bud Billiken Day Parade is gonna be shortened down more blocks. So it's gonna be an interesting conversation about this. They don't F around and find out, get your kids in order, or we gonna lose a tradition like a lot of other traditions. Cause listen, cause there's a lot of there are a lot of parades in Chicago or events that used to happen that no longer happen. I know the St. Patrick's Parade, I think it finally came back about a couple of years ago. But y'all gonna F around and find out what in our community we don't have nothing because your kids are fighting. And we're gonna talk about that one story, and we're gonna talk about, I didn't know if I want to talk about it, but since Coffee want to talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about like sitting in your car. I've known for years not to sit in my car. It's out of hand. We out of hand right now. Out of hand. And Martin G. Is that some white girl on the ground? They hit that one. Oh no, he just got that stuff in his head. And look at that. And you see the families over there sitting on their, and that's the thing is the families, they live along this along the parade route. Their families and friends come over and you watch the parade from your house. They got pickup trucks now. I didn't know they had paddy wagons. Look at all them kids. She got her mask on. And look at that little girl. Where is her parent? 1, 2, so they arrested 3 people. This is how they only get 3. It's a little kid talking. Oh, they fighting down there now. Look at that. Ooh, oh, the girls are fighting. He said the girls are fighting. The girls as bad as the boys. It was crazy out there. Glad they got it in order. Well, listen, there's gonna be a price to pay for the shenanigans. They like scramble like.
Yeah. It's fighting hard. Well, it's fighting down there.
I think is that 43rd Street? That's the end. That's the beginning of the parade. No, that's the end of the parade right there. Right here. Is that I think that's the end. It starts on 55th. No. Oh no, that's the beginning. It goes to the park. Little kids out there just walking. They got kids out there walking. They got hoodies on, face masks on. It's hot as HE double hockey. What y'all got on? What a shame. What a shame. They put me in the I didn't listen, I don't know if I don't come out enough, but I didn't know they still had paddy wagons. They get them on the paddy wagon, baby. And it was hot outside that day. Uh-uh. Let's stop.
After
It is what it is. We got to do better with our children. I'm just saying, ain't no way in double hockey that y'all let y'all kids, they look like some young kids was out there by themselves with their big cuz, big uncle, big brother, big so and so. You got to go mess around and find out about what your kids are doing. And you find kids in a very unfortunate spot. Now, there was a, let's see, there was an incident that happened. There was another massacre last week. But they don't talk about the massacres here. It's like we just desensitize from the crime that's in Chicago. The unfortunate part. Yes. And it was another incident that has happened recently. So unfortunate. A man was unalive while on Facebook. Hey, Travar, how you doing? Hope all is well. Midwest Dragon. Unalive. I said to myself, I realized he was on the west side of Chicago. Delaney Smith like to tell y'all she from the west side of Chicago. Listen. And I'm trying to figure, he was talking about, oh gosh. It's a lounge. It's a lounge in on the west side. It's not the Rose because I think the Rose is closed. Oh, Passion. Something Passions. And he was talking about this guy who likes to do FaceTime lives in his car in Chicago. On this particular day, how many days ago was that? I want to say it was this last weekend, I believe. He was in his car. Chicago OG Tug Watson was robbed. Now they say he was robbed, but I was watching Trenches News and he gave it Trenches News or Trenches Talk. I don't know. They got the same thing. They get a little bit more context about what happened with that. Listen, Chicago
I'm here
gonna
with
mess
California
around
Governor
and
Gavin
find
Newsom. You
out.
held a big press conference
I
today.
can't get this thing. Chicago gonna mess around, find out, just like DC. They gonna have them National Guards down here if y'all keep effing around and finding out. And and Trump said he's gonna go to other states too and other cities. Y'all messing around with Trump. Trump. Not Trump, but Trump. And he is going to let y'all have it. Man, that's gonna be chaos in Chicago if he has the National Guards come in Chicago. I think this is it right here. I think I found the one I want. Streets. What's it called? Street. Ay, Dios mío. Mija, I hope all is well. I'm glad you're here. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Get your girl in the algorithm as I please and say thank you. Javar said, I know Brandon Johnson ain't going to let that happen now. Brandon Johnson ain't got a choice. Brandon Johnson, he needs and I mean this respectfully. Brandon Johnson needs to grab his nutsacks. Cause ain't no way in the hell that y'all letting this go on like this. I'm just saying. Brandon Johnson, do something, take control. I don't think he know how to take control. He from Aurora. He not from Chicago. He ain't got that hard. He ain't got balls like that. He gonna what he gonna have Chicago police go against the National Guards? The governor of Illinois, what he gonna do? Stop Trump? Trump. I don't know what I want to call him Trump. Stop Trump. What is he gonna do? You can't control Trump. 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 You cannot control Trump. Trump has his mind set up and he don't give a damn. What y'all thinking? He is the control of this. He said that he is the Russian dictator of America. He sure did. And he telling y'all better, he telling you better he can he's showing you better he can tell you. Because he's gonna release those National Guards in Chicago next. Because he definitely, he going to the ones with the sanctuary cities. He like effing with y'all. Let's see. Let's watch it. Okay. So this young man right here, he was unalive on Facebook. I can't remember. I want to say 2 days ago, maybe. He was unalive on Facebook. And he was on his phone on the west side. It looked like I saw the address on the door. And they said it may be back door. So sometimes it ain't who. It ain't what, but who. Who most time people know who is coming, who has come after them. And they said they caught the person who did it. I haven't seen anything, but let's watch this video for those who are not in Chicago, haven't heard about what happened to this young man who I think he's a promoter. He was a Chicago promoter. That's what it said. And he was arrested. His killer was arrested apparently. But it's too late because they told him, they said, give me your chain. So they said the person was trying to steal his chain, but they said that was just a setup. That it wasn't they wasn't trying to get the chain. That was just to throw people off. That's the word on the street, on the YouTube streets. I'm just saying. Chicago, you got to do better. And if this young person, hey Prima Donna, how you doing? Hope all is well with you and your husband and your family. Yeah, we got to do better. Because see, this same crime that's happening outside of Chicago, in Chicago, comes into the suburbs. Just saying. Because those kids in the suburbs, either they're trying to emulate the people out in the city. Because nobody want to be like, oh, suburban kid. So they try to act like they hard like Chicago kids. Or the family moved from the city to the suburb and bring the drama and the trauma. Yes, indeed. Hello, the Mac Man Morning Show. I miss you. I hope all is well. Thought something happened to you, but I'm glad you're still in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And listen, that West Side ain't no joke. Hey, listen. My two well, the two husbands, my last two husbands were from the West Side, and the West Side is the best side. The men back in the day, they was a little suave. The South Side men, they was a little snobby, but the West Side men, they knew how to have a good time, have fun. So this happened on the West Side man sitting in his car, and he was unalive on Facebook. I said, this make you think and second guess what you doing.
Yeah. Put this AC back
So they
on
said
a bit.
he was sitting in his BMW, and they tried to take his chain from around his neck. That's a nice BMW.
Yeah, buddy. It might. It's crazy, ain't it? Good evening, good afternoon. So,
The sad part about it, here today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna, okay, so we're just gonna go to the part. So he was on the West Side sitting in his car. I don't even know. Let me say something again. If you one of those people, stop sitting in your car. I was talking to my aunt today. And she was like, "Yeah, I like to sit in my car in the parking lot, listen to my music." What the hell? You can't sit in your car in the parking lot no more. They folks are watching you. Don't sit in your car. I won't even sit in the car outside my house. I'm just saying. I ain't doing it. Martin Johnson said, a sitting duck is a dead duck. Oh, okay. Hey, listen, he ain't never lied. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sit in the car. That sounds real crazy to me to be doing that. Sound real dangerous to me to be doing that. Don't sit in your car, y'all. If y'all in the city, don't sit in your car. Your car. We don't say car. We say car. Don't sit in your car like that. Don't do that. I want y'all to see another day. So we're gonna watch the part from where where this situation happened at. This happened this week.
you got 7, 8 parts open by the end, bro. 9 times out of 10, ain't no motherfucker coming there, bro. You feel me? So this what I said. I said, listen, bro, if they do come, let us park right here. You feel me? If they do come get me. We'll move the car so they can get the space. We will move our car, whatever car we need so they can get the space, just let us get the park. So now oh no, we can't do that. No, you just gotta find somewhere else to park. Who the fuck is you talking to? You feel me? Like, who the fuck is you talking to for real, even talking like that? Like, that be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no.
And you see how quickly he got taken up out that car? I wouldn't get out that car. I'm just saying. I ain't finna go. Y'all gonna have to come and get me. My windows rolled up, lock the doors. Lock the doors, lock the doors. And if you can see, let me look at if you can see the address on the back of this one. It's 5047. I don't know, it's 5047 West Madison, West Jackson, but it was on the west side because in the video he talks about different clubs on the west side. I don't know if it was Bellwood, Maywood, but I think I've been to the Touch of what's it called? A Touch of Passion, Passion of Touch, something like that. If you know, you know. Shout out to Mr. Anthony. First of all, a nice BMW. This was so sad. In an instant, your life can be taken. I don't know if he was just not going to give up the chain, but I think at that moment he knew that this was not a good situation for him. So unfortunate. And And my respects, condolences go out to the family of this young man. That's why I say is we got to do better, y'all. Cause something ain't right in this community, our community.
I got a police. Are you good, God? I got a police. You good? They calling them now, bro. I got a police. I got a police. I got a police, man. What pressure? Are you good? What pressure? What pressure? What pressure?
And at some point, we're gonna see people going through his car while he's laying on the ground. What you know about the West Side, my friend? Listen, I met the greatest men on the West Side. And listen, they a whole different breed. If you know, you know. Not to say the West Side is the best side. Some people say, why y'all call it the West Side? Because that ain't even West. Mm. You can hear them rambling through the car.
Hey, this is my blood cousin, bro.
They said that's not his blood cousin.
I'm trying to find the key because this bitch locked and this shit ain't. Huh?
I think he's talking about the glove compartment was locked. That's why he was trying to find the key.
I'm finna see. So
They said you notice when he saw the camera, he turned the camera down. He turned the camera the other way, took the camera down.
what is smoke?
They said it took a while for the ambulance to get there. Not a while, but they didn't come right away. And I don't know. Oh, 6 shots just heard by the school over here. I don't know where Roosevelt is.
It's sad what they did to Tugs. Everybody who was out there, they didn't know that the same guys who he was promoting for, he spoke on them. Anytime you in Chicago, anybody you speak on, you got to be able to stand up behind it and you got to be able to put your foot down. They came up, they wanted to take the chain as a throw off, as a distraction. They was mad because of one thing, because as soon as he said their name in that IG live, basically calling them out, they hopped out the car. They already had pulled up there and waited until he.
How sad is this story? They watching his live. You can't say nobody's name on the internet. Don't say their name. Don't say their name. So sad. So sad. So sad.
He got in parked. They already pulled up there before he even got to work. He was about to do a little promotional gig. As soon as he parked his car, the detective said Tug didn't know that the guys who already pulled up there 20 minutes before he came, they was watching him behind tinted windows in that Ford Fusion. This is a sad situation. We should never see nothing like this happen. But they said that they act like they was taking a change just so that they can get him up out of the car so that they can pop him. RIP to Tug. I would like to send my condolences out to his family and everyone.
Another sad event in Chicago. What the hell is going on in Chicago? Do you have an idea? So far, we have seen two incidents that happened in the last week or two. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then we got Mayor Woke Johnson. We haven't heard from him. What have we heard? We have not heard from Johnson. That's the crazy part. And I hope that they put pressure on him because that is crazy that Mayor Johnson ain't said sugar honey iced tea. And it's the weekend, baby. I don't know what else crime has gone on this weekend. These folks, they sit and they lurking, they watching, they what they say, they watch, they pray. And that's scary. Like how do you and this goes for like the mayor of Harvey, the mayor of Chicago. You have a lot of people and policing patrolling your home, your being, your children, your wives, and whoever. But everyday people do not have those things. So we are afraid at times to get involved, to say something. And a lot of people act on fear. They found the person who has done it, according to this video that I showed you. They caught them. We don't know if that's the right person or not. Oh, they released CPA footage suspect. Oh, he's captured. Uh, you know what I'm saying? What are we supposed to do? How do we change? Because what I realize is it's not happening in Chicago. It happened in all these other other cities and towns. You know what I'm saying? Have they? Will they? Will they change? Will anything change? Now there was another story too. That's crazy. We can't live, we can't breathe. We got to be careful. And make sure you be careful when you out. Especially if you don't be sitting in your car. Do not sit in your car. I don't sit in my car. As soon as I get out, and I be watching like shit. When I pump my gas, I don't stand behind the gas station, the gas pump. I move around because I want to see everything that happens. Oh, they said no arrest. I don't know why he's saying this arrest. An open investigation. Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm just disappointed. I'm tired. You know, sometimes you just be tired of being disappointed. So tired. And we need and I know Farrakhan is older now. So who's going to stand up and help fight these crimes and not be afraid? Because you know you it's so far as no arrests have been made and no suspect has been apprehended. That's on the update that I have thus far. And this shooting happened on 50 5000 block of West Madison. I knew it was what. Oh, in the South Austin neighborhood of Chicago, just roughly a mile from the police station. It took him a long time to get there, didn't it? And Watson, the guy we was watching on stream, he was on live on Facebook while discussing a recent parking dispute. Was approached by a gunman. He appeared to know the shooter and allegedly attempted to wrestle the weapon away before being shot in the chest. Oh wow! It's crazy. Some people make it, some people don't. And my heart goes out to him and his family, his children. Um, mm, mm, mm. Let's see. Um, there's another story that happened recently. Oh, this is a crazy story. Let's watch this story. Oh, this is in Robin. This is in the suburbs down the street from Harvey. A man was killed. A man in Robin. Let's see. A man was unalive in a shooting in a South suburban Robbins early Friday morning. That's why I don't like to sit by the window. I don't like to do a whole lot of stuff because you just never know. You just never know. That's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying is, especially if you are, and hold on, let me put this so you can say it. Listen, if you are an advocate, fight for people's life. Life and death is in the tongue. If you can make a difference and make a change, do that. But fighting with each other, it's not it. It's not happening. It's not worth. I say it's not worth because we are steady being unalive unnecessarily. And we fighting each other. Well, I just went to Robbins today. What do you do? We gotta stop talking about it and make things happen as a kid. And start making a change. Demand more. Enough is enough. I was listening to someplace and everybody got switches. I said, what the hell? Switches? I'm over that too. Where did they get it from? Who they giving it to? Just saying. It's got to be.
And Tanya, the Robbins Police Department says neighbors here are cooperating with investigators as law enforcement right now tries to piece together what led up to this morning's deadly shooting.
You know, it's hard, very hard.
Carolyn Terrashoni is coming to grips with a grim reality in Robbins.
I don't know. I was shocked, and I'm like, what happened?
She says her cousin, in his 20s, was shot and killed on the 3700 block of Maxey Court near Clare Boulevard early this morning. Robbins police say they responded just after 3:30 and were on scene for hours. The Cook County Sheriff's Department assisting with the investigation. Detectives could be seen going door to door, trying to speak with neighbors while a white tent covered the.
So, one thing I want to ask you. You see the Cook County sheriffs are out there also are investigating this crime. Why don't they do the same thing in Harvey? Like, what makes them pick and choose who they help and who they don't help? I'm confused. Do you have to be right? Even with the situation and what makes it where Cook County Sheriff gets involved? I'm just wondering, out of curiosity.
Victim's body. Neighbors and loved ones watching this all unfold in front of their eyes, feet from their homes.
Well, I'm feeling sad for the family right now. Pray for peace and for their family.
Sardis Lane lives near the site of the investigation and says he was awoken on this normally quiet street to the sound of gunfire.
Well, I heard It's probably about 5 shots. I heard 2, and then I heard another 3.
Lifelong Maxi Court neighbor Carletta Traylor says it's hard to believe the shooting happened just down the street from her home.
It's shocking, honestly. I mean, I understand, crime can happen anywhere. Like, no area is insulated from crime. Like I said, I'm honestly a bit shocked because usually, Maxi Court is a very quiet block.
The Robbins Police Department says it's working to learn more about what happened for these concerned neighbors.
We will ensure that the residents in this neighborhood have answers, hopefully as soon as possible.
See, that's what you're supposed to do. Hold on. You see how that mayor came out and said something. Clark, you should do the same for the residents. That's what folks got some common sense around here. I know where that street at. It's like when you kind of cut through, go around a train. It's a small street. I know where that's at. And that means somebody had to know him. Because, yeah. And Robbins used to be bad back in the day. They used to have projects. Now they have, I think, row houses there now still, but the PR man, Sean Howard. The PR man, Sean Howard. Who was that, prima donna? I got to write that down. Yeah. Oh, Sean Howard. Okay. They got a PR person. Oh, that helps them with their Harvey got, I don't know if Harvey has a PR person here. Oh, that's who you just saw. Oh, that's his name? Oh, wow. Okay, I got to go back. Here, the Robbins. My mother used to teach at Robbins at Keller School. So I'm very familiar with Robbins. Hallelujah. And this is just Friday.
Residents in this neighborhood have answers, hopefully as soon as possible.
Hold on. Oh, Sean Howard used to be Dalton PR person when Tiffany first became mayor. Oh, is this the PR person right here? This guy? That's who he is? And not the mayor? Because the mayor is young, right? He was Tiffany's PR for a while. Okay. You know what's funny is because didn't no, he came from Dixmoor. Oh, okay. I did not know that. He looked, because I forgot the mayor, Robin is young. He coming is that correct?
Possible.
Back here live in Robbins right now, we're still awaiting the identity of the man that was killed in the shooting this morning. Investigators also say it's still too early to speculate on a motive for this morning's deadly shooting.
It's funny, but it's not funny how
people I spoke with tell me
people how you can, they don't go far for a job, right? They stay in the same circle. Interesting. So unfortunate. Another young 20-year-old man gone. So I'm printing for Kobe Chapman event she's having tomorrow. So unfortunate. 20 years old. What has he done that causes him to lose his life like that? What has he done? You got to pray for the family. Pray for that family who just lost their son. So let's see if I got one more. Oh, don't forget this weekend, if you are available this weekend, I'll just put that up here so you'll know. And you can also Google that. This weekend, my friends. This weekend is the Air and Water Show. If you can make the Air and Water Show, Check it out. Listen, I was out this weekend. I was out today. I heard. Listen, I was in Riverdale. Um, um, and I was look. I heard the planes. I said I had to look around. Say, oh, I hope it's not a plane. They have helicopters here that they chase people. Just saying, they chase people. And so if I hear the helicopter, I have to look and see where they at. And if they close to me, I am not coming outside until the helicopters are gone. I'm just saying, y'all. Well, they got helicopters, but it wasn't a helicopter. This weekend is the Air and Water Show along Lake Michigan, Lakefront, as they call it, Lake Michigan, Lakefront. And it's gonna be centered at the North Avenue Beach. I'm not going over there because I don't want no. Hopefully, they don't have no youth takeover. However, the city is bracing for a hot, muggy condition. Oh, it's gonna be hot on tomorrow. Oh my God, another hot day. But listen, in 4 months from now, it's gonna be busting cold. So I'm not gonna complain about the reviewing. FYI. So it, I don't know if do they have it on television. The Air and Water Show. Let's see. 122nd Fighter Wing. I don't know if it's on. Oh, no, you can go places to watch it. Listen, I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going nowhere downtown to see it. So I'm just so sorry. Let's see. What else is going on? So that is okay. So we got the Air and Water Show. Um, and that's about it. It's just yes, that's about it. We in the news. In the news. Chicago news. Um Prosecutors won't charge Chicago officer who fired nearly 100 times during a deadly traffic stop. WTF. Let's bring that up. And it's on the AP. AP. Did y'all know about this one? Prosecutors won't charge a Chicago officer who fired nearly 100 times during on Markham. Oh, okay. Later. Let's see the meeting. Wow. Is that a skeleton? Dang, isn't that something? That's why when the police stop me, my hand on the steering wheel like 10 and 2 all day, and I'm not gonna let go. It's almost like they're gonna have to peel my hand off the steering wheel sometime. Uh, he fired nearly 100 times. This happened in 2024 and killed a 26-year-old man, and the police officer will not face any charges. So the pow that killed Dexter Reed, a black man, raised question about the use of force. He drove an unmarked car. They surrounded Reed's SUV. Oh, they said now they claim that the guy pow first. Isn't that something? Listen, teach your kids, especially your young men. Keep your hand on that steering wheel. Don't move until they tell you to move. If you want to see tomorrow, because these people are OC Bobby Johnson. Let's see what's going on. We got another FYI. 5 passes shrink a Chicago deficit. You know Chicago got a deficit, right? Y'all talk about y'all homeboy. Illinois governor escalated redistricting showdown with Trump and Texas. Trump. Not Trump. Trump. Where's the story at? Oh, see, they want me to. We ain't gonna be able to see that one. I said, Mayor Brenda Johnson is warning that Chicago has reached an economic point of no return with multiple agencies facing yarning deficits. How you do that? What the heck? He is the most. I wonder his bank account balance. Do y'all think his bank account balance? Mayor Woke Johnson, Chicago news, baby. You can't make these stories up. Damn, I don't mean to say that, but Chicago is facing a $223 million deficit. Now I'm confused, and y'all can help me to be unconfused. How can Chicago have a deficit like that? I know that the pension plans and all that, but I'm saying is y'all get property taxes, y'all get red light camera fines. What else they get? You get from there. You got the lottery. You get the what else they got? Oh, you can then you get pay tax for plastic bags. They used to have a tax for sodas. They stopped that. What else? What are the taxes Chicago has? Uh, and just property taxes. What about those corporate businesses downtown? Now I know that some of it's a shortfall because a lot of people have left, but Chicago's so big. You telling me Chicago ain't got that kind of money? They need to open the books so everybody can see. A big part of the deficit comes from shortfall in the personal property replacement tax. PRT, collected by the state and distributed to local governments. That's crazy. It and listen, you get a red light ticket quick in Chicago. And I ain't trying to be funny, but we all know why Chicago is in a deficit. They are in a deficit because they spend all that money on immigrants, and now they done F themselves up in a hole. Hey, Bev, how you doing? And condolences to you. Oh, yeah, the gasoline tax. Yeah, I don't buy no taxes. I mean, I don't buy gas in Chicago. I refuse to do that. The gasoline tax alone will take you out. Oh, I'm about to buy something so y'all can see. When you go buy something in Chicago, it's like 3 or 4 taxes on there. Don't forget the hotel tax. What do they do with all that money? And don't forget, hey, I forgot about that. What about the airport tax? If you do Uber, you paying taxes or some kind of fee for picking people up and dropping people off at the airport when you drive Uber. What else? Harvey, Chicago has so much money, ways to get taxed, get money, get money, get your money, and for them to be in a deficit, they overspent. Oh, they still got the water bottle tax. Oh, I don't buy water from them either. A water bottle. I forgot about that one. I didn't know they still was doing that. No, I don't drink. I don't listen. I don't. I already buy water in Illinois. It's still Cook County. Is that Cook County or Chicago water tax? Because I need to see that. I did see some recently, and it was a separate tax. Oh, I did a Uber Eats, and there was an extra tax on there. I forgot what that tax is for, but yeah. So one of the ways they was trying, the Governor Pritzker was trying to help Chicago with their taxes was with, uh, like when you give they want to put a tax on like Amazon with deliveries, and people down the state is not for that because they don't feel like they have to help Chicago out the hole. Can you blame them? I wouldn't want if I live downstate. I wouldn't want to use I wouldn't want to help Chicago out either. And I'm just being nice about it. I wouldn't help them. I don't live up there. Y'all need to budget y'all money better. In downstate, they live in not like a nice, I would say quiet, but I don't know. I have never lived downstate. I went to visit to Carbondale. That's the far. Oh, I've been to Peoria. So I have been downstate, Springfield. Listen, ain't nothing like Chicago. It ain't like Chicagoland area. So why would I want to spend my money? And I know they ain't getting money like Chicago getting money. And don't forget, I thought they had taxes for what's it called? Employee tax. And listen, what about this? Hold on. What about the taxes we pay for the Illinois taxes? I hate when they be taking our money, doing whatever they want to do with it, and they put it in a 92-page document, and you don't know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over the taxes. They want to tax Amazon packages to help Chicago out with their debt. That's the governor wants to do that. Because at some point I heard that he hadn't even heard from dear Woke Johnson. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What's proposed tax is Illinois legislator recently introduced a $1.50 delivery tax, often called the Amazon tax. Now that would apply to nearly every delivery, whether it's Amazon package, UPS, USPS, UPS, DoorDash meals, and Instacart. The plan is to use the revenue to shore up Chicago area public transportation, mainly benefiting the CTA, Metro, and Pace. Tell me how you feel about that. And this has come from Andrew Chisney. The Illinois delivery tax proposal is a Chicago bailout in disguise. Ain't that something? You got to read this article too. It says under the Democratic plans, every delivery, whether it's from Amazon, DoorDash, Instacart, Walmart, or even your local pizza place, will be charged at $1.50 fee. While some basics are technically exempt, like unprepared foods or medication, okay. Add a rotisserie chicken or prepare a cake to your online cart, and that tax kick in. If you add a toothbrush or a bottle of shampoo, right here, shampoo to your prescription refills, the tax will be applied. It is regressive and confusing tax that penalize working families and would be collected statewide. And here's where it says right here. That's crazy. We can't win. It says, I should have made this bigger. I'm sorry, y'all. So you can see it. And it says it's also geographically unjust. Why should taxpayers in Freeport, Rocktown, Galena, Carbondale, Quincy be forced to subsidize the Chicago Transit Authority when they don't have access to those services? And that's why I was saying I don't blame them, and never voted for leadership that ran them into the ground. It is the same class classic big government thinking that it is so commonplace in Illinois. Centralized power in Chicago makes decision behind closed doors. And when things go sideways, send the bill to everybody. They say it's got to be a better solution. As I said, people, I don't blame the people downstate. If I don't come to Chicago, why I got to pay for CTA? I'm just saying. Hey, if you're in the room, I really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. Don't cost a thing. But they got to pay. They got to pay. Oh, the tax would include the approved in a 2026 state budget, but not yet voted on by the Illinois House. Now, the Senate passed it in time, but the House did not hold a vote before the season adjourned. Crazy work here. And Pritzker trying to become governor. No, excuse me. Pritzker wants to be the president of the United States. And listen, I don't see that happening. I'm not trying to be funny. And I don't see that happening. Do you see that happening? Senator Tracy Pritzker budget, largest in history, required an extra $1 billion in taxes. So that means our taxes go up when we do our when you do your taxes on April 15. Illinois, you gonna pay more. Illinois they will out tax you to death. Illinois will. Governor Pritzker, a $55.2 billion spending plan. The state legislative budget ever represent nearly 40% increase since the current administration took office in 2019, and also requires an extra $1 billion. They don't give a damn about our money. The fiscal year 2026 revenue estimate the plan, which totaled $55.4 billion, with $55.2 billion in spending, ignore the tough decision needed to help hardworking Illinoisans and their families. Can you believe that? They. I'm telling you, if you move to Illinois, prepare to be taxed out your ass. Excuse my French. Governor Pritzker has made it abundantly clear that Illinoisans are not his priority by any financial measurements, such as out of control spending is not sustainable and puts Illinois' fiscal future in jeopardy. Now it's more. That's what Senator Tracy said. Now where's Napoleon Harris? I don't know. He don't write nothing. He just there. Cray. And Senator Tracy talks about the most what's it, egregious taxes, a delivery tax. If you know what, let me say this. If that delivery tax go through, I would not buy from Amazon. You know what? I will buy from Amazon. I definitely will. But I'll send it to my child who lives in another state, like Indiana. And he'll drop it off on his way home from work. But I won't purchase anything if that $1.50 tax go on there. Because sometimes when I buy stuff from Amazon, I'll be like, oh, I get one here, one here. You have to buy the whole thing at once. Heck, I got to look at I'm gonna look for something I got a delivery for. And I did, I think that was water. Okay. So most egregious tax, a delivery tax, will have affected all Illinoisans. But the revenue generated would have been used to bail out Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson. These folks downstate, white folks ain't finna bail you out, Johnson. Get your sugar, honey, iced tea together. If you don't know what you're doing, let somebody else take that job. Better yet, let somebody help you because you clearly not listening. And that's what happens sometimes when people who are educated, they don't always listen because they think they know everything. And that's my opinion. Just saying. Downstate, I don't blame that. I wouldn't be doing that either. Oh, coffee. It's almost 12 o'clock. Okay, so it was broad-based statewide tax hike on nearly everything you orders. Starting January 1st, 2026. Watch out now. You have to pay $1.50 on most deliveries to your home, whether it's Amazon order, your kids' school clothes, dinner, on a busy weeknight. That's what Senator Tracy said. And if you couldn't get to the store after work and live in a rural town where shopping options are limited, you'll be paying $1.50. And that's bill H. Remember House Bill 3438. The transit legislation. And the thing about let me say this again. The funny thing about the CTA, the Metro, they always need a bailout. Didn't they just get a bailout not too long ago, a couple of years ago? Ain't nobody getting on CTA. I gotta go downtown. I ain't getting on CTA to go where I gotta go. I'm gonna ride that Metro, but I ain't gonna get on CTA. Are you kidding me? I don't feel safe. They need to just say the CTA on up, but I see a lot of people be on CTA, so I ain't gonna say that. Okay. So, House Bill 3438 was passed by the Senate. Oh, they slowly trying to get y'all there. You need to check which senators passed that bill, agreed to this bill, and you should make sure that senator never gets back into office because they don't give a hooch about your money. But he's okay, but but has stalled because it was not called for vote before they left. Oh, they still ready to talk about it. So it's not out of question yet. But the structural reform that would boost the economy and jobs. How that's going to boost the economy? The fiscal year runs from 2026 runs from July 1st, 2025 until June 2026. Listen, this is why it's important. He wants to tax you out your home. They overly taxing. I'm so sick of that taxes. And J.B. Pritzker has not openly endorsed the delivery tax. Oh, he has not. But he has expressed opposition to broad-based taxes affecting the general population and favor increasing revenue through sales tax or income instead. Shoot, we can barely pay our bills now. So the tax proposed $1.50 a delivery on Amazon food and Patrick's, etc., packages and etc. Excuse me. The purpose is for the fund Chicago area public transportation. The status passed the Senate, not yet voted to the House, still active though, in the legislature. Now the governor's position, prefer alternative revenue source. No clear support for the tax. The criticism seem as regressive and harmful to vulnerable population. So the bottom line, as of now, Illinois has not enacted this tax. It proposed and has passed the Senate, as I stated, but hasn't become law yet. The future of the tax hinge on the potential votes during the upcoming fall legislation, the veto session. Gotta watch this clearly. I mean, I know I'm not trying to be funny and be petty, but that $1.50 really make a big difference, y'all. I don't want to pay no more than what I got to. If I don't have to pay it, I don't want to pay it. You know what I'm saying? Pritzker, I don't know. He wants to be like Trump. He be too. I don't think people will vote for him, and because he allowed he definitely not gonna get back in because he allowed the immigrants to get in. Now I don't say get in, but to, yeah, I don't think I don't think they're gonna let him in. I can see them people fighting tooth and nail. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay, this is Dios mío. Did I do this wrong? Why did that look like that, y'all? Oh, I did that wrong. I am so silly, y'all. Hold on. I want to show you this. So this is my Sam's. This is one Sam beer. Sam's bill. Okay, I had to go to Sam's. And dang. Wasn't very careful, was I? Okay, so a bottle of lemonade, Corona beer. So he has a Cook County 20 cents tax. You see that right there? The 3 items was $35. Then there's a tax 1 and tax 2. You see how they taxing? Look at your receipts sometime. Tax 1 and tax 2. Let's see. I know I got another one. I did a delivery. I think that was on 17th. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. I got to show y'all. I want to show you all who people who do not live in Illinois, what it's look like when you live in the Chicagoland area. I'm gonna keep pulling up the same receipt. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's one sale tax. So when you buy alcohol, there's 2 taxes. When you buy non-alcohol, there's only 1 tax. Okay, I was trying to find out when I bought that water and I had it delivered here. Okay. I found it because I want to see. Um, where's the bill for it though? Order details. Okay. I don't know if it's kind of old, so I don't know if it's gonna still be up here. It's coming. I want to show you the taxes. It's crazy taxes. I think it's meal. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think I can pull it up. Dang, I wish I could have pulled that up for you. Give all my government information. Alcohol costs less in Indiana. Yes, they do. You right, Beth. You right. Listen, I don't drink, so I protest about it. So I'll be like, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna drink that. Okay, I found it. Okay. So the water wasn't that bad. Oh, okay. So it was only so I don't know why. Oh, the alcohol, it was an extra tax on there. Okay. I never noticed. With the water, it was no extra tax on that water. Even though it's time to buy some more water. Um, no, it's no extra taxes on this water. Sales tax, it don't tell you what the percentage is. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this so I can show you. Hey, Beth. Cigarettes are less in Indiana. I do not smoke. Yes, listen. I was a smoker. I stopped smoking when the cigarettes went up. I said, I'm done. I am cool with that. And been 5 years and I'm done. I'm like, paying $15, you done lost your mind. Shoot. I'm telling you, Illinois, they would tax you to death. Death, I say. It would change your life forever. You like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, let's see. Can I? Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, let me show you if I can. Food tax is less than Indiana, but food tax is less than Indiana. Now, but the thing is, you got to really be ready to go over there to do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you got to be ready to drive to Indiana to get you like my mother. She used to get a Saturday morning, go get her gas, get everything she need for Indiana on Saturday, and we'll go every Saturday to Indiana, get everything she needed. And I'm like, shoot, I do it every now and then. Okay, so I don't know if you could see it, but I was trying not to, so I don't put all my personal business out because I know I'll be tripping. So, 6 items at Sam's Club, and this is in Calumet City. And the subtotal is, and it's only bought all water, liquids. So they did not charge me an extra tax for that. They did for water. Oh yeah, the Jules and Monster has a lot of Illinois cars in it. That's true too, Beth. And you know what, Beth, you right about that. I ain't think about that. That's true too. You right, Beth. Beth right. Uh, Beth, we do a lot of our shopping in India and Orland. Wait a minute. What store you going to Orland to get from? Is there I know there's a meat store in Orland. I said I have to check out. Um, where I do my listen. I go right down the street to Homewood, go to Jules. I know better. But sometimes you don't even want to go that far. You really want to get your stuff and do one quick shop. And I need to get back to that too. Like you saying, going down to Jules, and Munster, and really the Jules and the Shrek and Van Til. I like going to the Shrek and Van Til, and that Munster. It looks. You think you there? I be thinking I'm downtown when I go up in that grocery store. It's so funkified, beautiful. It's nice. Oh, you go to Super Walmart? Oh, I ain't been in Super Walmart in so long. In Orland and Shrek and Van Til and all these Indiana. Listen, if you know, you know. Tell it, prima donna. I agree with you. Totally. I need to get up and go tomorrow. But tomorrow we're gonna have an outing. On to make sure gotta make sure I charge my battery. We will be at tomorrow. I think she emailed me. I'll be at hold on, let me bring this up so I can see where we're gonna be at tomorrow. Uh tomorrow is Saturday. First of all, I have my great aunt. She's not my great aunt. My aunt passed away, so I will be going to her funeral. Well, I went to the oh she sent me the link. Uh, going to I'm not going to the funeral. I'm just going to go get the obituary that I did not get. Let's see if I can do this, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna come to my phone. But Kobe Chapman tomorrow is having an event tomorrow. She's having a back to school event. And I don't know if you have any children, grandchildren. If you're in the area, stop on by. And I don't even oh, you know what? I don't even know what I did with it. Golly. God's name is not Lee. Oh, thank you. It was my father's last sibling. It was 12 of them. They came up from South Carolina. They came from South Carolina. His mother's dead. And it was 12 of them. And she thinks she was the middle child. My father was the youngest. And actually that's how cousin Stanley and I are related through my father and his mother were sisters. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm going to, and it was weird. I went to the viewing today, and it was at Gatling's down on 101st and Halsted, I think that is. And listen, I'm thinking normally you walk in and it's like space, and you walk down to it, but it had this one little room. You walk in, bam, it's right in your face. I said, "Oh my God!" I took my youngest son with me. He said, "Oh, I wasn't prepared for that." I wasn't either. Oh God. Back to school. I'm trying to find the back to school, but thank you. Yep. My father last um last sibling. She was a Cook County sheriff. Okay. Oh, thank you, Coffee. She had cancer, but she still came to my mother's to see my mother when she was passing last year. So nothing but love and respect for that. Even her time of sickness, she still showed up. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, ay, Dios mío. I'm trying to find this event. So I'm gonna go to the church tomorrow so I can go get my obituary, and then then go to the picnic. I got to see how I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna pull this off, but we're gonna pull this off tomorrow. But we are going on an outing tomorrow. Just letting you know. So we're going to parade. Not parade. Tiffany said, "Let me reintroduce myself." 4 days ago, she been quiet. Stay quiet, girl. Stay quiet. Let me the information. So it should be very interesting. Ay, Dios mío. I'm going to, what time? Okay, so about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock tomorrow. Gotta make sure both my phones are charged up. Okay, so okay, here it is right here. From 12 to 4. Listen here. Let me show y'all the flyer. Just in case you know somebody who in the area. Kobe Chapman is having a tomorrow at the Transformation United Methodist Church. It used to be called something else. I can't think of. The New Jack preacher used to be there, but then they have another preacher there now. Really nice guy. I like him. Around 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, coffee. So there's a back to school event tomorrow from 12 to 4 on 154th and Lexington in Harvey, Illinois. Gonna be live music, and we'll have a DJ, and they're gonna be cutting hair. And so if you have any young person, you know a young person who need their hair cut, tell them to come on down to the back to school events. A lot of back to school events going on. They're gonna have a bouncy house and activities and games. Ooh, 4 hours on my feet. I probably should wear some gym shoes. And yes. So that's why I want. So that's where we're gonna be tomorrow. So get ready. Transformation Community United Methodist Church. I'm Methodist. Well, I grew up Methodist. So if you can make it, make it. If you can't, and you know somebody who need a haircut, and they're giving out free backpacks and school supply, you must be present. So don't be coming there talking about I need 2 book bags. Don't be talking about I need 2 book bags, one for my grandson and my granddaughter, and y'all ain't even there. Definitely gonna need some shoes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Maybe I was gonna wear some sandals, but I gotta figure out what to wear tomorrow. Cause the viewing is at from 9 to 10 tomorrow. And I'm just trying to get my obituary. I'm only trying to get it for my sister. I don't really do obituaries. Um. So, shoot, how we do this, y'all? Well, she sent me the property owners. Oh, okay. I didn't even see this. Okay. So, what we got to look for is hold on. I'm just got to figure this out real quick. Here it is. So tomorrow, the wake is at the pre-pass gathering. The pre-pass gathering. What's the pre-pass gathering? I don't know what that is. What's a pre-pass gathering? And then the pre-pass gathering from 9 to 10. The wake is from 10 to 10:30. That ain't long at all. They're gonna have food there. And the funeral, the celebration of life is gonna be 10:30 to 12. But I'm not staying for all that. Anybody know what a pre-pass is? Oh, the pre-pass. That's where you get some desserts and stuff and some. This I had a pre-pass for my mother. I had it beforehand. So when it was over, I said, we're not gonna have no sitting around chit-chatting like that. So God be the glory. Yeah. So my aunt passed. Okay. So being said, I guess I'll get there by 9:30 then. Because I want to be able to, like, once I leave here, I want to go ahead to the church and everything lines up. So bring a separate pair of shoes, bring me a chair to sit in. I'm just saying. Or get me a good parking spot too. So I'm going early. So I can set up my camera so we can, do what we do. It's gonna be interesting. He said, pre-pass is like a replay. A re is after, before the homecoming going. Oh, from 9 to 10. Yeah, that's a bit much, but I will be there. I will be there. I just okay. Oh, they have breakfast normally. Oh, at the pre-pass. Okay, okay. Hold on. So they have a Cook County Commission, Keisha Code, the 5th District, Bloom Township. The 5th District postponed due to inclement weather. Be safe. What? What is this? Okay. Oh, they haven't. Okay, I don't know if you noticed that. Um, I'm just saying. I'm on Facebook. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I want to tell y'all this. I like what? I like yeah. I just got this from who? Oh shit. Hold on. Let's see. Which? Okay, I see what the problem is. Allergies kicking in. Allergies kicking in. Okay, hold on. Go back one. Okay, so follow. Oh, I followed the wrong page. Okay. So 4 hours ago. Did I miss this? Okay, so this summer, Joy. Oh, they went. Oh, the 5th District. They went to the Brookfield Zoo. Oh, what? Oh, they did a whole lot. Okay, okay. Transformation Church. Oh man, I think I'm on her old page. Oh, she was with Shaq. Look at her. Oh, look at that Kobe. Shaq. Oh, go on, girl. See me with the movers and the shakers. Y'all be tripping. I was trying to find uh oh, she got a not second word. Okay, hold on. Ooh, let's see. Oh, this is where you get teabagging. Let's see, this is Department 126 building, the layoff. What is this? This is, ay, Dios mío. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, question. Why is the city spending $120,000 on a parade, concert, and special events while people are being 10% of the workers being laid off? Who'd approve the 60,000 to one company for a single month for building code service? And was this bid only? This is what she tried to have a conversation about. And why are we paying outside consultants $20,000 a month? What month? When basic service in our neighborhoods are being cut. And how much in total have we spent on legal fees this year? Now that's a real good question though. And what steps is the city taking to reduce unnecessary spending before cutting the jobs? And what plans do you have to restore the services and jobs and layoff? Okay, so this is what she was talking about. Oh, you should be able to see it. Oh, let's just say we did that. Excuse me, we did that for our grandfather homecoming because his burial was far at a veteran cemetery. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, see, I've never seen none of this stuff. You see how they spend money on line dancing to the teachers, the senior. They spend, I'm not, no shade to the seniors, but they spend a lot of money on seniors. Senior bingo. What is this? Senior service. Yeah, oh, this is a police uniform. I can understand that. Black mats that's on the ground. Take the mats up, shoot. Oh, reimbursement for car wash. Food and car wash. That's crazy. Delaney Smith. She got close to 5. She getting her 13. They get $25,000, and Kobe don't get. She don't get any money. The clerk, she got printing. I get that. Printing and duplication. Fire hydrant bid notice. They spent $4,000 for a bid notice. They need it. They can call me. I can do it for cheap. Video redaction connector. Essential packages. Dues and subscription. How does that go? And listen, when they want to take your money, honey, oh, I never knew she put all this on here. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, so this is Harvey. I guess this is for, what month is this for? See, we never see this until now. This is what happened when you go snooping on other people's pages. Lobby, they pay $6,200 at Darden Associate for lobbying services. What are they lobbying for? What are they lobbying for? Do y'all know? I'm just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Ah, Dios mío, come on, Jim Shoe. Clicked it. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna move on because I know, like like Dalton, they got their own issues. Okay, it's as big as it gets. Oh, here, versus the mayorships. They said they had sponsorships, and this is how much they gave out. But I know sometimes sponsorship, they turn it in and then it converts into cash. But the thing is, what they should do is, oh, they paid Jesse White $1,200. That wasn't bad. What they should have done was shown the sponsorships that came in and that was converted into cash. The same, the accounting. You know what I'm saying? But this looks like it came out of out of Harvey's pockets. The Mayor's Cup. They had a soccer team, a soccer situation. What's it called? A soccer event. Now these folks don't even come to the meetings. They shouldn't have nothing. I'm just saying, and not to try to be mean. Okay. Parade band. What's $24,000? Chicago moonwalks. They paid $24,000. The Mayor's Cup. Dang, it's unfortunate. They paid $1,500. Oh, they having a gospel fest coming up. Oh, they got a capital cement versus city. Oh, this is a lawsuit, huh? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out. I never seen Harvey's paperwork before because they never shown it. Reimbursement for bingo uniforms. Dang. Okay, so and they don't explain what they do with these money. Dang, they spent $2,300 for the Tribune. Don't they know nobody buy no Tribune paper no more? They won't read it on the internet. That's crazy. What Harvey spent money on, and they just laid these people off. And I was looking for something else to talk about, and I had came upon this. Let me see if I see what I was trying to get. I don't want that one. I'm all on her Facebook page. There was another one that's it. Well, there's another one. I don't know. I don't know. You're not saying. Dang. Tia. Tia is clowning. Hold on. Let me show you what Tia Walker just said. You know, Tiffany baby daddy wife. She said, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and I'm gonna close it with this. Tia Walker said, PSA, baby. Oh, I'm like it too. She said, PSA, if you see my husband and I'm out, don't ever, she said, don't ever think it's okay to only speak to one of us. You've been warned. I don't care who you are. This girl is bold as ever. She don't give a. She says she ain't playing that. When you see her when you see her and you see him, her husband, you better speak. Don't just speak to my husband. And that's how I'm in this night. Cause your love Tia, I love Tia too. Cause she don't play no games, and she ain't sugarcoat sugar honey icy. I agree with you, prima donna. I said hilarious. She said, PSA, PSA, PS to the AA. If you see my husband and I out, don't ever speak to him. Speak to one of us. You've been warned. Oh, I wonder what the you've been warned. I don't care who you are. And you know there's some shady females out here. They be acting like they don't even see her. And she the real star of the show. Ew. And ask somebody who the star of the show. Tia is the real star. Hello, Tia, Mr. Walker. I just want to say hello. How you doing? Ain't that right, Miss Prima Donna? Don't just speak to my husband. You speak to me. Don't be rude. In that order. All right. I would love to keep engaging with you all, but we got a long day tomorrow. And I need to be ready, Freddy, and not be late, Snake. So again, I hope that we have learned some things tonight and get some understanding. Don't be sitting in your cars. And always keep your head on a swivel. Well, it's your girl D-Love from the South Side, Inglewood for life, Chicago, that is. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow as we venture out on our outing. Sorry, my allergies is getting worse as I'm sitting here. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. I promise. Love you all. Hugs and kisses, Prima Donna, on up to Beth. A virtual hug and coffee. You have a sweet drink because I know coffee ain't even in this room no more. Oh, everyone have a wonderful night. You too, Coffee, and hopefully tomorrow you'll be able to come up. If not, you know I got my new green screen. Ow. I'll holler at y'all later. Good night. Oh, good morning.